So I just wanted to come on here and make this little small video. I don't know if it's going to be a video or a short or whatever. But the last time I was in court, even though it was against my freedom of speech, everything, they was trying to tell me not to come back on my channel and talk about the court case, that it could be bad for the court case. And I understand that, but I just think that, like, my mom watches my channel and it just got to a point where she just couldn't stand it anymore because, like, she's so nosy, and that's where I get my nosiness from. And, like, she's so nosy, and, like, yeah, you might be able to talk yourself out of, like, not watching my video today, but, like, within the next 3 days or so, like, you'll probably just give in and go watch it. And I just felt like she was hearing, like, me bearing my soul to, like, strangers on the internet because I was just so fed up with, like, my family or whatever and how they had been treating me, and just everything that I was battling silently, and, like, suppressing my emotions, and, like, everything, all, like, every emotion I had, my anger, my happiness, just, like, suppressing it all because, like, that shit is, let me not cuss. I need to get back into the habit of not cussing, because since I haven't been on social media, I just cuss because I just be so frustrated. I can't even think of the proper vocabulary to use for the term that I'm trying to express. So I just use a cuss word to fill in the gap, and that's not classy. I need to be better about that. But I just am at the point, bro, where I'm so tired because all I've been trying to do all my life is live my life. And I just feel like everybody else always saw something in me that I hadn't yet recognized myself. Everybody else always wanted me to do what they wanted me to do. And that just came down to, like, rather I was being treated good, bad, unfair, ugly, rather I was being abused, not being abused. I just feel like everybody in my life has been turning me every which way but loose. And it's just like I'm at the point where I feel like what my mom did to me, like, made me codependent on people. And so that's why I love, like, having this space where I can come and, like, express myself and be myself and even, like, get to know myself, because I haven't even had a lot of time in life to get to know myself because I've just been going through, like, hardship after hardship after hardship. And it's just been, like, stuff that I know I wouldn't have even went through if it wasn't for someone else, like, playing a role, like, because of a third party, literally. Like, I haven't just been able to live life, bro. Like, I had to drop out of college because of this situation. Like, my learning, like, I have learning disabilities, first of all. Like, with my mom and my dad being cousins, whether she wants to admit it or not, what she did before I was born affected me during conception. And I have this genetic disorder. It's called trisomy X or triple X syndrome, and it basically causes you to be over average in height, and it causes learning disabilities or whatever. So that's why I'm like 6'2", almost 6'3", bitch, and I think I got ADHD or something like that. I don't know, but I really just recently found out about the genetic condition when I turned 27 or whatever, because that's when I was pregnant with my third child, and they had made me go into genetic testing because my first child has Down syndrome. So every pregnancy that I have, because my first baby was Down syndrome, they're gonna always want to test me with all my other pregnancies. And so I had to go do genetic testing during this third pregnancy, and that's when they told me, like, did you know you have trisomy X? And I'm like, no, I don't even know what that is. And, like, so they was telling me what it was, and I didn't even know why I had it, like, at the time, because I didn't learn that my mom and my dad were cousins up until, like, 5 or 6 years ago type thing. So, like, this is fresh information. So when I had found out about it, like, about the genetic condition first, like, I was confused because I didn't even know why I had it. I was just surprised because they were saying that it's called trisomy X, and my daughter has Down syndrome, but it's also could be called trisomy 21. So I just was like, oh, that's weird. You know, the doctor was saying that was weird. He was like, I've never heard about that before. That's really rare. Like, he was like, I've never heard that. And I was like, well, I ain't either. I guess, you know, you learn something new every day. So I just went on, like, kept living my life and stuff. But it's like once I started connecting all the dots, y'all, like when my daughter was born and I found out she had Down syndrome, like y'all should have seen how hysterical my mama was acting in that hospital. Like she was acting so hysterical, y'all, like I couldn't give no emotion because I just felt like what she was doing was enough for both of us. And she was just up in there talking about like, because when I gave birth to my baby, like I didn't do the genetic testing during my first pregnancy, so I didn't know like my baby was gonna come out Down syndrome. Like I didn't know she was gonna come out sick and stuff like that. And so like, you know, when she came out, and I guess my mom had seen her face or whatever once they washed her off and everything, and everybody was able to come and see the baby, and she just seen that something was wrong with her or whatever. And she was just hysterical about it, and I just didn't understand. And she was blaming me, like making it seem like it was my fault or something I did wrong or whatever. But the doctor was like, nah, you know, it's nothing you can do wrong to have a Down syndrome child. Like it's something that happened in the genetics with making the child. So whole time, y'all, she blaming me, y'all. And then once like I actually connected all the dots, it made sense what was going on. Like, okay, so you messed with your cousin and had a baby by your cousin. Something came out wrong with your baby, but not wrong, like just a little pinch, a little tick. Yeah, I got a little tick, you know, but for the most part, I'm okay, you know. But when I had my first child, whatever I guess was supposed to happen to me when she gave birth to me skipped me and landed on my child. And when I had my first child, she knew that. And I didn't know that because I didn't know her and my dad was cousins at that point. Like I didn't even know I was my own cousin or none of that. So I was just stuck because I had to wrap my head around having a disabled child. Like that's what I was stuck on. Like my mind wasn't moving fast at that point. It was moving slow. So I was just like registering stuff. And so now that I actually know the truth, I just thought that was so evil for her to have set up in that hospital like that and really blame me and made it seem like it was something wrong with me, and that's the reason why my baby was sick. But really, whole time you want my child, girl, because you feel bad, girl, and you seen what your actions from 20, 30 years, 50 years ago was doing and how it affected your future. And I really thought that that's really what made her want to come and take my child from me, because she felt bad and she wanted a second chance at being a mom because she seen how her mistakes affected my life. Y'all, I don't know. But all I know is I got on here to talk about how my daughter's birthday is today. Today is her 9th birthday and I'm broke. Like I literally have no money. And I don't like... my bills is paid, my rent paid, everything paid. I got gas, like everything is great. We be over here struggling, bro, because I don't have no family support. Like my mama, my number one nemesis, bro. Like, and this has been an ongoing situation for decades, and I just don't understand like what I did so wrong to her to make her want to ruin my life to the point where it's affecting my children. Like, you didn't think that what you was doing to me with my first child would affect my future lineage, nigga? Like, what? Like, my other kids are suffering, and that just makes me so upset, bro, because I'm so transparent. I don't care about nobody knowing that I'm fucking broke. I don't care about that because I just hate people who hide behind their struggle. That's what's wrong with the world these days. Any fucking way. Everybody be fucking faking the funk. And I'm fucking tired of that shit. I'm sorry to cuss. I'm going to edit that out. But I'm just tired. I'm just tired, bro. Like, I just feel like it's okay if it's happening to me. I'm alright if it's happening to me. I can freaking deal with it. I can deal with it. I'm built for it. I'm built for the type of abuse, the tough love that she throws out. Like, but I just feel like that stuff is generational curses, bro. Like, and I just don't want to give that to my children. I don't want to like repeat these generational poverty, like these generational periods of poverty. And it's like, these parents are like parents before us, bro. Like, they're such haters. I don't remember where I heard it from, but I remember somebody told somebody else that they wasn't going to help them watch their child because they needed to. Oh, when I was talking about Jada Youngin's baby mama, she was on live one day and she was ranting or whatever, and she was saying that people in her baby daddy family didn't want her to be able to have access to his estate because he was a rapper and he died like having millions or whatever, and she had his only son, and like her family had took her through this whole big ordeal. Well, not her family, but her baby daddy family took her and her son through this whole ordeal after her baby daddy died, trying to like make her prove that the baby was his, make her take a DNA test, didn't put the baby in the obituary, and oh, they did put the baby in the obituary, but not as the rapper's son, but put the baby in the obituary with her, with the baby mama last name instead of the baby daddy last name, because they didn't want it to appear when they went to go talk to the estate lawyers as if he had an heir, so that the money would go to the family instead of the baby. And so the mama was on live ranting or whatever, and she had said basically that one of her baby daddy family members had told her that she didn't have to have access to all the money for the son, that she needs to go out there and get a job, or like basically go to school or something and get it out the mud like they did, because they had to. Like, that's what I'm be talking about, that generational curse. Like, that's what our parents before us is offering us. It's because I had to. You have to. Like, no, I don't, because those are not my skeletons. Like, that has nothing to do with me. Like, I was not here when all this stuff was happening to you. So it's like, you can't hate me, bro, because your life is messed up. Because you have the same 24 hours I do. And it's like, instead of you going out there and making something shake for yourself, you rather climb up off the backs of other people. You rather get it up off other people. Like, that's what I don't like about my mom, is because she's vindictive, bro. Like, she is evil. She is malicious. She does not care about nobody but herself. Like, she really don't. She dragging her boyfriend down with her right now during this situation that I have going on with her, just because she don't care about nobody else but herself. She not even gonna let this man go. He gonna have to leave. And that man is going to have to leave her, because she is not going to leave him. She's going to stick to him like glue, because she don't have nobody else. Her criminal record is too bad. She can't get no job. She probably won't even be able to get a place to stay on her own. She cannot. She's drowning literally without help, without support. That's why she's so mad at me, because I'm over here really living my life. Like, even though I'm fucking broke and I can't afford to do nothing for my baby 9th birthday today, we still have a car. We still have gas. We still have food in our refrigerator. Our bills and our rent still paid. Like, everything's still working and operating and active. Like, my cell phone bill paid. Like, I can communicate with people. It's just I ain't got nobody to communicate with. And I hate that about my family, because I feel like they only want to come and mess with me when I'm doing good. And then when I'm doing good and they see I'm doing good, then they come over here and they start love bombing me and stuff. And it's like they don't want to see me doing better than them. And it's like they know me, because of course my heart is pure, like it's made of gold. So I love everybody with all of me. And I'm willing to give my family 2nd, 3rd, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th chances, because I really want a family. I never really had a true family, so who wouldn't want that if you never had that? Like, I have one now because I created it for me. So now I have that now. But I just hate, like, everything that my mom did to me, everything she continues to do to me, everything that she did to me in the past that I didn't know about, that I'm just now finding out about, and the fact that that is so horrible, bro. And it just breaks me down to my core that my mom hates me that much, that you would do me like that behind my child, to the fact that not only did it affect my child, not only did it affect me, but it affected my 4 other children, and it's continuing to affect my 4 other children that you don't care about, that my mom doesn't care about, that she doesn't fight for, that she doesn't ever bring them up. The whole situation I've been going through behind my child has been only behind the disabled one, the one who gets a check. And that just makes me so angry, because everything is not about money. Everything is not about money. With seeing my children cry on their birthdays is not about money. And it's not the fact that it's me, bro. Because, yeah, I can get out. Y'all know I do what I do. I can do what I do. But if my mental health is fucked up and behind my kids being fucked up, bro, like, I can't fucking focus on what I'm supposed to be doing, because I'm worried about my children. And it's just like, dang, I don't have nobody else out here worried about my kids more than me. My mama don't even give a fuck. I'm gonna edit that out. I'm sorry. My mama don't even give a dang. She just don't care. And that just runs me hot, y'all. So I'm just sitting out here. And you know what? This day not gonna go down in vain. I'm just venting right now on this video. But I got gas in my car. I can go make up a day for my baby. I can go ride around and fucking take her to the park. Take her to the library. We can go do fun, free activities. We don't need no money. Because God has us. He got us right now in the palm of his hands. We walk by faith, not by sight. I'm just frustrated and I need to I'm just frustrated and I need to vent. And I need to get back into the habit of doing that on this channel because that's what this channel was for. And I'm trying to turn it into other stuff and it isn't even supposed to be none of that because God didn't want it to be none of that. God wanted it to be strictly what this is. Me on here with my hair all over my head in my car with that half empty Hawaiian Punch bottle back there because I was drinking on it yesterday in my pajamas on my daughter's birthday, trying to vent and get this negative energy off of me so that I can go get my baby positive energy for her birthday. Like, I just, it's just so much I can do. That's why I had to, open the case back up and go back to court. That's why I had to file the federal complaint, because what my mama did, bro, was so much deeper than I ever thought, than I ever realized. Like, I never would have thought that she would have did what she did, bro. Never in a million years would I have ever thought that she would do what she did to me. Like, that's why I just can't. And now I can't. And now she done pushed me to the point where I can't even save her. I was willing to let all of this go in 2023 when I did all of this in January 2020, got the lawyer, went back to court, got my daughter back, held her in contempt. Bro, didn't even push for the court to hold her in contempt when she didn't abide by the judge's orders, didn't even ask for none of that, bro. I just wanted my baby back. I just wanted the child support to stop. I just wanted them to stop taking my money. I just wanted them to stop taking my everything. They was taking my fucking everything. And not only was they taking it from me, they was taking it from my child, and they was taking it from my fucking husband, bro. We was all being taken from to support my mama's lifestyle, to support her lifestyle, to fund her lifestyle. Everything that y'all seen her down there doing in our hometown, bro, was funded off me, off my back. While me and my kids is over here struggling, not having barely got a can of beans. Literally don't got nobody to call on, bro, and she feels good about this. She thrives off this. She loves knowing that her daughter is down here in Dallas suffering. She doesn't care. What she cares about is trying to prove me unfit. What she wants to do is to try to say, oh, that's why she shouldn't have her children. But you don't want to ever say what you did. That's why I had to bring it back to state court. That's why I had to come and tell them what you did. Because you forced me here, you put me here, and it's not fair to me. It's not fair to me to continue living in this generational fucking trauma. This generational curse that you put me here. And I'm trying, and all I've ever done was try to escape. That's it. That's all I've ever done. Never done anything else. I've never done anything else. I've never done nothing else, bro. I never done nothing else. Yeah, my mouth might have been smart. Yeah, I might have said things that you didn't like, but I never fucking tried to harm you, bro. I never tried. Literally never did nothing to her, bro. Sit outside in my car, bro, and just cry sometimes because I don't want my kids to see me crying. I don't want my kids to see me fucked up about her, bro. I don't display pictures of that woman in my house. We don't do none of that over it. We don't talk about her. The only time I talk about her is when I'm frustrated to the point. Look at my son that came outside, y'all. Yeah, and that's just crazy to me, bro, because I never did nothing to that lady. And all I want is to be a mama to my kids. All I want is to be better. I'm not going to say better than she was, but I just want to be better than I was. It's really me versus me. I'm not in competition with nobody, and I wasn't trying to bring this stuff back to state and federal court. I don't want to put no target on my back. I don't want them people in my business. I don't want to do none of this. But it's the simple fact that this child support enforcement, this cash medical reimbursement for my federally recognized disabled child who receives federal Medicaid, why do her parents have to repay state Medicaid? The state ain't paying for her Medicaid, bitch. The federal government is. So why did you go and get state Medicaid for her and TANF and food stamps and all this other stuff way before you even took me to court, way before she even started pursuing me in court for my child? She was filing this stuff and putting my name on perjuring, tampering with government documents, all of that, putting my name on paperwork without my permission, without my consent, stole my disabled daughter's identity, y'all, been using her social security number for God knows what, without my permission, never even had custody. Never even had custody. What are you talking about? Just was sitting over there filling out information, mad at me because I don't want to live with you, because I want to go off and do my own thing, because I want to live on my own and live with my man and raise my baby. And you were scared because you didn't have nowhere to go. Because, oh, if I left off your Section 8 voucher, you were scared that they were going to terminate that. You were scared that they were going to terminate it. You were scared that you wouldn't have nowhere to stay. And you manipulated me and you took advantage of me, bro. And you stole my disabled daughter's identity. And I don't care about saying it or making you aware, because you didn't already been served federal documents anyway. They didn't already been to your house serving you, so you're pretty aware of what's going on. You stole my disabled child's identity, bro, without my permission. You did it without my consent behind my back. And then you lied on that paperwork and you listed me on there as the father. You listed my daughter on there as the dependent, and you listed yourself on there as the mother, you dumbass. And that's why you're going to jail. Yeah, and then her little hop along. I'm not even finna talk about them, bro, because today my baby day. And I just wanted to come out here and vent and get this off my heart. I just wanted to get it off my heart. I wanted to get it off my chest. Because it's not fair how it seems like my mama tried to destiny swap with me, bro. She tried to take my life from me. Because she messed her life up. Because she messed up her identity. Because her criminal record is shot to death. It got too many bullet holes in it. It's gone. It's dead. It can't be revived. There's nothing that can be done about that. That's over. She's mad about that. I have nothing on my record. I'm clean and clear. I have no warrants. Police could walk up on me right now. I could cuss his ass out, tell him get off my property, or I'm calling laws on you because you trespassing. At this point, like, literally had to drop out of college for this. When people be talking about why you never do nothing with your life, bitch, why? Because somebody's trying to take my baby. What you talking about? Fuck everything else. I'm not fucking. I don't know. I know. And then everybody want to be talking about, oh, she's something wrong with her. She crazy. Yeah, I'm crazy because I didn't have to fight my imagination for my child all these years because my family is fighting against me. My mama, her mama standing behind her, and then her other 4 kids standing behind her, my mama's brothers, sisters, and siblings. All of them fighting against me. Like, all of y'all see something inside of me that I don't see inside myself. Yes, y'all trying to sabotage it from the moment y'all think that. And y'all, because y'all mad that y'all never had it. Y'all mad that whatever I got inside of me, y'all don't have inside of y'all. So y'all trying to come take from me to feed y'all-selves. Goddamn energy vampires. That's what y'all is. All of y'all. My uncles, both twins, they mad because they got kicked out of Prairie View, A&M University. They were supposed to be going to go be some doctors, and they done went down there and got in trouble and got kicked out of school, and now they just was never shit. I got a retarded auntie. She ain't. Her son, he retarded. He ain't shit. Like, literally, my family is not shit, and they ain't shit. And they're mad at me because I will sit up here and tell my business and tell theirs. They ain't shit. Hell, I wasn't shit until I realized they wasn't shit and realized, hell, that ain't got nothing to do with me. I can go over here and do my own thing. I don't have to be a part of what they got going on over there. And that's what she was mad about, because she always want to be in control of something. That's why all her family still stay in the same hometown. They all clustered around each other, and they be feeding off each other like they need each other for everything. And I'm down here thriving by myself. I don't care if it's today my birthday, my baby's 9th birthday, and I can't do nothing for her. I don't got no money or whatever the case may be. But I bet you we going to go to the park. I don't know if the library open, but if it is, we going to be there. What are you talking about? We got lakes and stuff. But I need to get back in the habit of, look, I'm in full force. Hair all over my head and everything, because I'm done letting people play with me. Period. I'm done letting people play with me. I'm standing up for myself. I'm standing up for my daughter. I'm standing up for my family. I'm standing up for what matters to me the most, because I see that everybody out there, y'all only got y'all own self in mind. Y'all living y'all own life, whether it's committing fraud, sleeping with the enemy. I don't know. I don't want to be a part of it. And all I've ever wanted to do since I was 12 years old was get away from my mama. That has been my biggest goal. Since I was a child, I remember it vividly that I've always wanted to get away from her. So when God got me pregnant 3 months after high school, rather my baby was disabled or not, I wanted her. I love her. I loved her then. I've always loved her. My mom has an evil vendetta against me because her life didn't turn out how she wanted it to. So she wanted to manipulate mine to try to live through me, and I wasn't having none of that. That's why she did what she did to me. And that's why God gonna handle you. I don't have to do nothing but sit over here and be mad and vent and upload and whatever. Then I don't know what I gotta do. I'm just gonna walk by faith, because at this point, I'm not messing with my family, bro. They are evil and conniving, and I'm not dealing with that. I'm not dealing with that. I think that's why I still look so young, because I don't deal with that. I don't do that. I don't do that.
I do not tolerate funny acting energy, and I do not allow people to gaslight me into thinking that they're not being funny acting. As somebody who will respectfully tell you exactly how I feel, I do not appreciate when people's energy shift, the tone is different, but they want to act like everything is okay, but really you can tell that it's not. Not everybody has this skill, but when you grew up around people with real problems, or you grew up experiencing real life situations, you can decode that shit so easily. And I will never let somebody make me think that I'm tripping about how they actually feel about me. You can say so much with your words and make it sound real nice, but for people like me, the intuition is always on point, and I know exactly what the fuck is going on. And most importantly, I'm gonna make you stand on that every time.
That's just not something I play around with. I don't like that. Like, I feel like if you're gonna be in any drama and mess, you need to be getting paid for it, not doing it for free. I just don't like that. I just don't like that. I just don't like that. Like, it's like a select few people. I would say I can count 3 people, 5 people in my hometown I could say I could trust the most, y'all. And hell, 3 of them is suspect. But I'm just gonna say 5. Okay, 5 people in my hometown I can trust the most. I can go down there, they'll let me come over, we be chilling, we be drinking, we be having fun. You know, we talk, you know, they let me know it ain't no ill will. They don't care about that. They think it's wrong, you know, whatever the case may be. It's like maybe 5 of those places I could go. I only exercise visitation rights at 2 of those locations though. But three of those locations. But anyway, I was so heartbroken when my daddy passed first. And then y'all, she ruined my daddy's funeral. Like the whole entirety of it. Like she just tried to like stick her foot in it. God rest my daddy, so I'm so glad he made it away from her. I am. I'm so glad he don't have to put up with it no more. He in a better place. But yeah, I got to go, y'all, because it's my baby birthday. It's 12 o'clock. We finna go here and get ready and figure out something to go and do, because we not sitting in the house today. We outside.